Yeah, sanbona, dumelang, hi, tis I, COOTSO, pronounced Kuzo, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, as you can see by the title of the vlog, it's that time of the year. Aki happy kakwaki young today. But before we get into the vlog, please do like if you're watching this, comment, and make sure that you're subscribed. And if you aren't, I don't know why you're here, because you're clearly enjoying this. So subscribe so that you get a notification and put on that notification bell. Yeah, let's get into the vlog. So it's the 5th of Feb, Monday the 5th of Feb. I think it's 7:20 now. I know that because I'm late. Yeah, so it's the first day of the new academic year. We're officially in second year. Yeah, I think you guys, if you watched my previous vlog, the December diary, you saw that in the beginning I had an idea of how to recap first year. So hopefully I bring that idea to life, but that is exactly why I'm starting this vlog now. And then let's see how the day goes. I'll share my thoughts and my think pieces later, because I'm happy the academic year and how the timetable is set. But let's see how the day goes. So it will be partly a vlog and some interviews. Like, I have the questions in mind that I want to ask my classmates, but let's see how that one goes. Before I get later than I am. Class starts at 8 until 4. Bored, Kesana. So we're doing a first year recap. This is my assistant Tori.
Hi.
So we have a few questions here. You're going to see a different group of people every time. So I'm featuring my classmates. Yeah, I wonder what did you mean to be honest if these aren't these aren't allowed debates every time.
I should have turned the camera.
Right. Yeah, so hi guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Welcome to your YouTube channel.
Formally. I mean, yeah. So my assistant Tori here is going to ask you a few questions as authentic as possible. Don't be scared. It's not formal, guys. No right or wrong. Personality is what matters here. Yeah, please. Why?
You mustn't be like those things where we make and then you put a meme on there. Or something like that.
See, because if we stress, we speak English like shit. Then we praat Afrikaans and twak and
Please. There's no need to stress.
Nothing makes sense. No right or wrong answers.
Not at all. Alright. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just doing the camera work. Tori will be asking the questions.
Hey guys.
Okay, so Holland's No, guys, I'm kidding. My name is Lianga, and then I'm my right. I'm Tumfato. I'm Shabolo. I'm Pamalo. And we are
Housekeeper.
And we are the big four. The big four. Like,
My name is Danica Blau.
My name is Janke de Klerk.
I'm Rochelle Pinot.
And we are studying.
Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls.
I'm Bubbles. What is it? I'm Tinky. Blossom in
Yeah, Buttercup and
And
what was that other one?
Bubbles.
I'll be Bubbles. I'll be Bubbles.
Oh,
Okay, so
I'll be the angry one.
Buttercup, yeah.
I'm nice. I'm a nice man.
As audible as possible.
Lise is Janse van Rensburg.
Adrian van Heerden.
I'm 2022.
So
She takes you back.
back to last year.
2022, I was matriculant and I wanted to become a paramedic. What is that? I don't know how to say it very nicely. I wanted to become a paramedic and then I didn't know which course to go. And then I met an uncle Michu, and he taught me about clinical technology. Then I shadowed him a few times and then I got interested in critical care and clinical technology. Yeah.
So I also was a matriculate in 2022, and I initially wanted to study medicine, but after finishing 12 years of school, I did not want to do another 12 years of study. So we actually know the same guy, Yichu, and my mother told me about this. It's almost like a type of medical degree where you can still have a bit of freedom of medical knowledge and also like a paramedic work with trauma and have a personal life. So yeah, that's where my love for it came, and my knowledge also.
Yeah.
So mine was in 2021. My grandmother had a heart episode, and then I took her to all the appointments and things, and I shadowed the lady and I saw what she did, and it really interested me. So I did a bit of research and things and saw what is going on and what the course has in store and so on, and what you can do with it. And then I decided, okay, this is definitely what I want to do. And then in matric, I definitely decided, okay, this is what I want to do. After we went to the morgue one day, and I decided, okay, I do not want to study a medical degree where I have to work with cadavers. So this is definitely, that's where I made my final decision that clinical technology is the place for me. Yeah.
Well,
It just popped up. It just popped up on the prospectus, and I was like, this is what I want.
let's be for real.
For real, it popped up. It literally popped up, and I was like, this is what I want.
Okay, let me start. I think I didn't know of Clintech at first. Like, someone had to introduce it to my mom, had to tell me about it first. I didn't even know like it exists, and now that I know that it's a very scarce skill. And then I wasn't actually looking forward to doing Clintech. I had high hopes of going to UP and all that, but I had to make the big decision like in the beginning of 2023 whether I want UP and or TUT, which is the Clintech course. And then I just had to weigh my options, and Clintech had more opportunities for me on my side, hence I went for it. Yes. Well, for me, 2022 I took a gap year due to financial limits, right? So that's when I was introduced to clinical technology by my mom's cardiologist, right? Who's funding me now, so that's good. So yeah, that's how.
I also didn't know of clinical technology. When I was on the prospectus, I was looking for radiography. I wanted to do radiography. But when I saw clinical technology and that it's an honors degree, I looked into it and I realized that it's a more interesting course actually.
And I went to something in the medical field since I knew that I was not going to get into medicine. So, and it pays.
That's also
So what were you getting up to? And also, there's no order in which you need to answer. Yeah.
Okay, I was actually studying at TUT, BSc in physiology, and then this degree came over my path, and I was really interested in it, and I did a little bit more research, and I found out that I wanted to do more of the practical stuff than rather the theoretical things, and then I switched.
Yeah, so throughout high school, I did a lot of job shadowing and also researched a lot of career paths. And even though I applied for a lot, I think clinical technology has the most flexible schedule out of all of them and can learn you the most skills.
I wanted to do something in the medical or science field, and this sounded interesting, so I thought I'd give it a shot.
Why TUT? Because it's close to my family. My family lives 4 hours away. Durban would have been very far. CUT also very far. And TUT apparently is one of the best places to come and study clinical technology. It's one of the top of the 3. Okay, so there's only a few, I think there's only 3 universities in the country that have this program. So I applied to TUT and CUT, and yeah, I know this area very well. I grew up in Victoria, and I heard that for the practical aspect of everything, TUT gives you the best opportunities that you can use.
Yeah, I just applied here because it was the nearest.
I'll say yeah because it's nearest, because, yeah.
Because it's clean tech.
Because it is the closest university from my home that has clean tech. I can't go to them anymore. Yeah. So and actually clean tech, speaking of the fact that it is a scarce skill, it's also only in technology institutions. Only 3 universities in South Africa have clinical.
It's TUT, DT, and ECT.
CUT.
Yeah. So you'll decide which one you want to go to, you know.
Oh, TUT was just
It's the only place where
that offers it.
yeah, it's the only place that offers the course.
Yeah, besides from DUT and CUT.
CUT, which is I don't want to go to Durban and I don't want to go to Bloemfontein because it's far to travel for my parents. From Namibia to Joburg, it's one thing, but from Namibia to Bloemfontein, it's completely different.
Yeah, so it was the only place.
My favorite is physiology. I really liked the systems and how they work, and I really loved our lecture. She was very nice, very accommodating. And my least favorite subject was maths. I couldn't understand anything. You talked past my head. I didn't like maths. If you showed up for class. If I showed up for class. If he showed up for class. If he and me showed up.
Oh, you're so for me, my favorite was anatomy and physiology, besides Mark's speaking anatomy. But no, because it's interesting, the human body and the love for the knowledge of it and everything like that. And the least favorite was also math, because it just went like this over my head, and it was not nice. My head.
I would say my favorite was definitely physiology. And what else did I like?
I don't know. What did you
What did you not like?
What did you not like? Why did you not like? So yeah, I really liked physiology because of what Vishal said about the systems and the lecture really being nice and accommodating, and the marks were good, so that makes you like a subject. And I think my least favorite was probably anatomy, because
there's a lot of history there.
no, yeah, there's a lot of reasons, so we'll just say and that's
dot.
insert something mean.
Emotional, damn it!
So yeah.
Okay, least favorite Africans.
This African TUT. Modules.
It's gonna trauma.
I think my least favorite module was communication. Hey, that one, communication. No, but for me it was life skills. Like it was so unnecessary.
Life skills really was better.
For me, it's unnecessary.
Research principles.
Research really useless.
Like
No.
Your least favorite. And why? Yeah.
no research principles. No, online. She's like, so you know when we represent the country. Yes, that's correct. Yes, right. No, that is not it. No,
It was a lot.
Yeah, well, my least favorite was communication. I also thought it was unnecessary. I mean, how do we compare to parts of speech? That's something we did for a while. yeah.
Alright, so with the best
Yo.
stuff out of the way, what was your favorite? Physiology. Every other module for me was my favorite.
Your most favorite.
My most physiology.
And why?
Physiology. She made learning so fun and interesting.
and she gave us sweets.
She made you invested in the module itself. She's very helpful also. I think what makes it the most fun, the most wanted. Favorite subject was the lecturer. Because she was awesome. So the lecture plays a huge role in whether or not you like the subject.
For me, it was chemistry. Yes, chemistry is not nice, but it was nice for sure. Like we had the best lecture ever, and then we had to mix chemicals. So yeah, coming from a poor, high school,
Human physiology was also my favorite.
Period.
Favorite module, hands down, human physiology. Least favorite module, I got credits for those. But I have to say my least favorite will be math or physics due to the lack of communication.
Okay, so my favorite was human anatomy. I liked it. It was something different from just high school biology, even in your first year. So it was nice getting into first year and having something different than just a normal high school subject, if that makes sense. And then my least favorite are all the rest of the subjects that we are supposed to take. So that is life skills and the English one and communications. Oh my word, communications was hectic. Did not like that one.
Yeah, so I also agree. I liked human physiology the best due to we had a wonderful lecturer for that subject, and then also math and physics due to the lecturers being either absent or not communicating at all with us.
Favorite, I would say, was human anatomy. That was fun. And least favorite, I would have to say, was research principles, just because it's boring.
Okay, best human physiology list was mathematics.
Also my best was physiology, and my lowest, it's maths and communication still. Same percentage. And communication.
My least was maths. The most I think was research actually. Research principles.
My highest was human physiology, and then the least was communication. Can I get it in math?
So my best marks were definitely physiology, but also that's regarding the lecturer really going out of her way to help us and make sure we understand the work. Then my worst marks was anatomy, definitely.
Emotional, damn it!
But it was only anatomy throughout the beginning of the year. The exam went really well.
The exam was really well, but we also we were so scared of the exam that I studied 2 weeks in advance, and that's something new for me because I don't do that.
Yeah. So my best module was also physiology, and the worst was actually I think like maths. But I redid my maths and it went well. So that's what I'm gonna say. It was the worst and the best in one sentence.
Yeah, okay, my best was also physiology and the worst were for maths. Yeah. Best was human physiology. Worst, I think, was physics. My best, I had the same for anatomy and physiology. And my worst was communications.
Yeah, so my best was by far computers, and then my worst was math.
My best was, I think it was either anatomy or chemistry, and then my worst was maths. It wasn't maths.
It is. Okay, for me, it is the thing I had to learn how to study. All my life I didn't study, you know. So first year, the thing I really have to put in more work, and I don't know how to study, so that was challenging. And keeping track of like the things I do, like time management, discipline, that was hard for me.
I think the adjustment from high school environment, tertiary, and adjusting to certain things like let's see how lectures operate, how certain things like within access, like you need to access things yourself, like nobody tells you to do anything, nobody tells you if they've uploaded something, like just the adjustment there, the transition.
For me it was because I was transitioning from a gap year to school again, so that whole year of not being like involved in any academics, I was trying to like find my balance and like figure out, do I go back to what I did in matric, or do I, adjustment also plays a role, and time management and like priorities. There are certain modules that I took like placed higher than the others until I failed one test. I'm like, my sister, wake up. So that was a bit of a challenge.
For me, I'd say I had a challenge from transitioning from the previous course to the current one. I had to be
What were you doing before?
I was doing metallurgical engineering, same institution. Yes. So I had to be aware of how things are being done on this program, even though there were compulsory modules, same as the previous course, but still I had to learn how things are done here. Yeah, so it was a bit of a challenge, but what is
Metallurgical engineering. Someone who's studying it will explain it. This is a clinical technology, interview.
Okay, for me it was adapting from Afrikaans to English, because I'm an Afrikaans home language, and then adapting to English was a big adjustment. And then also the amount of people you have around you, it's much larger than you had in high school. So I think that's something that I had
One of the biggest barriers was also for me the language, because like you knew the chemistry and the physics and everything, but it was a new module because you had to relearn it in a total new language. So it was that, and then what was very nice was the freedom you have of a university student, doing things at your own pace or something like that, but having to take responsibility for everything to learn that.
My biggest challenge was learning how to cook. So I'm from Namibia, so I moved here and went into my own little flat with a flatmate, but she was almost never there. So my biggest challenge was definitely learning how to cook and making the food taste like something, I guess. Just the adaptation from Namibia, living at home with my parents, and now living in South Africa. Different people you get here, completely different races and cultures and religions, and also load shedding. Definitely load shedding. Namibia doesn't have that, so that was also a big struggle. Definitely.
Getting out of my comfort zone. Sharpness. That's my challenge. You need to get out of my comfort zone. I think mine was adapting to the environment because our campus is a lot smaller than the rest. So it's kind of almost as if you're in high school and people, like your lecturers, know you because they're so small. So they know when you're doing well and they know when you're doing bad. So that was kind of a challenge for me to have individual, I don't know how to explain it, but you're not just a number almost, but people they know you. And also I think the challenge was adapting from the study materials is a lot and cramming doesn't work anymore. You have to adapt your study methods because it's not the same as high school. I think that was a challenge. That was fun. It was nice.
Yeah, I just think it's also, as someone who was raised, procrastinating, and as someone who was raised in a closed environment, who went to school in an estate, adapting to the city environment, also experiencing my first strike, like things that you just see on TV that become your reality all of a sudden, was a big challenge.
Challenge for me would be I guess making friends. That was a big challenge to jump. And then I think it's also getting the skill. I think you won't know it until you're in that position, but getting the skill of gauging how much effort you must put into when it's too much effort or too little effort. Trying to gauge how much you must put into a project efficiently.
A lot of things. I don't know. I think what I'm the most excited about and the most stressed about is the hospital rotations. So excited in the context where we're gonna work with new people, we're gonna start working with machines, and you're gonna really find your place in the medical department, I think, when we choose what we're gonna specialize in. And then I think what's gonna make me nervous is I don't mind blood, but trauma patients, where gunshot wounds and stab wounds and violent crimes. I think is what's gonna scare me.
I'm very excited for the hospital rotations, the blood and the gory and everything with it. And also to gain more knowledge with everything we're studying and the new subjects and modules and the new hurdles we're about to overcome. And the tears going with it, because now we're getting more independent in our work situation, and that's very exciting going into the hospital rotations.
Yeah, me as well. I think I'm very excited about the hospital rotations and finding the thing that I'm the most interested in, because there's a lot of different categories you can choose from. So I'm excited to find out which one's really my passion. And then the thing I'm fearing the most is, I think, traveling to the distance, because I know we're going to Johannesburg, and I think I'm stressed about the traveling between the home and the hospital and the hours that we are going to end up working, because if you work until 10 o'clock and you have to drive from Joburg to Pretoria, it's not very safe. So I think that's one thing I'm scared of. Rotations. I want to go rotate and see the different fields and have fun, wear my scrubs, look all professional, and making new friends and living moment by moment, enjoying every moment and doing well in school.
My expectations for second year is quite high, just because of the completely new subjects that we have, so the pharmacology and the pathophysiology. I am very excited about that one. So I think this is going to be a very big jump from first year, and I think I'm also very excited to get the practical aspect finally of this degree, but also I feel like the second year is more medical subjects, like this is more medicine subjects, so very excited for that. But as I said, my expectations for second year is quite high just because of all the things that happened.
Yeah, so I have to agree also. I think the clinical rotations are at the top of every student's mind. I think we're also a bit nervous because we know the marks that we get this year affects what speciality we can go into next year. But yeah, I think it's going to be extremely fun and it's exciting.
I think my expectations are I just want to get my hands a little bit dirty. Maybe see a dead body and see how it goes. But yeah, I just kind of feel like I'm going to that medical kind of side.
I also have this expectation that we all have a desire to attack. When it comes to pharmacology and all of these things, we're going to be stressing out. It's going to be fun. We're going to make it, you know.
To have fun in hospitals, I don't want to be bullied, first of all. By who? By the people there.
The seniors or whoever.
Stories.
Yeah.
So that's it? Like you already have an overview of...
Yeah. So, yeah, investigate guys on the year you're going into. So when I get paid,
So that was real.
I can go.
It's a lot of dynamics.
Psycho-economical links, everything kind of right. So, but I'm just looking forward to rotating to the new modules, to see
The new modules.
to more scrubs.
And to finish the 4 years. Record time to finish.
Can you at least have more support during rotations?
No, if
We don't even know what to expect.
if you get paid this support.
So we need 1 5 minute support.
Last year's meeting, they were like, why would we pay you for being a student?
You're not going to have a social life. I think so. I think this is a very fun degree. We're a small community, so we're small. So we become friends with everyone. If you have a buddy to lean on. But it's a lot of work, a lot of effort, and if you don't put in the work, you're not going to get the results you need. But make the best out of it. It's going to be fun.
I think you have to do your research properly, because I think a lot of people have, like, they think they know what this is, but they don't really. And what I mean by research is I don't mean like Google what it is and Google the salary. Like that's not what it is. You need to go and actually go deep into the research of what you should be doing for those things. And you have to be mentally stronger than anything, because our degree is different. It's 4 degrees, you graduate with honors. You don't go and do your honors after. It's part of it, everything. You have to have a balance between your work life and your social life.
Oh wow.
No, I was getting to the good part.
Yeah. That's the last question. Yeah, but
Sorry, you have to balance between when you're going to work and when you're going to have to study, because it's so integrated, because you're not academic all the time. You have part-time almost everything, and your life is completely going to change because of the campus where you are, because of the degree that you are studying, because of the people that you are studying with. It's not everyone just coming out of matric. Like, we're all different ages, we have different backgrounds, we have different degrees, all those type of things. But I think you have to do your research completely and not just go blindsided into it, because you're taking up space for someone that actually wants to do it if you're just thinking about it.
Yeah, so I agree, and then just something that I think is have all of your documents ready, copied and certified in one file in one place. Yeah, because you're gonna have problems and you're gonna have to recall them in an instant.
Sorry, what was the question?
So any advice to the kind of first years or anyone considering?
So if you are going to go in the first year, you shouldn't feel overstressed. The first year is more basics, so if you go through it, like if you get that down, the following year you probably
Have to study. And anatomy and physiology is a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And you need to put in a lot as well. Yes.
You're gonna fail.
It isn't advice. You're going to fail, but it's okay. You need to pick yourself up. Yeah.
Also, don't come in with a big head and thinking you're better than, because you will fall. And when you do, it won't be nice. So
the basic.
Basically, just treat your peers in the same way that you want to be treated.
They're gonna help you.
Helping each other, interact with other people. It's very important. Don't be that one. I was a top learner in matric.
I'll be able to do it alone. I don't need you all people. You need your classmates.
Yeah. And you are a top learner in your matric. You come in with a room of full of top learners. So please stay in the lane and interact.
This is important. This saying is true. Like, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are, your future, something like that. It's true. It's true.
Plays a role.
It plays a role.
Okay, and then what else?
Pick your friends wisely. Interact with other people in your course.
Manage your time. I think also
stop time and seek help.
Also attend your lectures. Most importantly, attend your lectures.
She knows everywhere.
So, like, as much as also find out what works for you.
Like
if you know very well that man, you're not the type of person, maybe let's say to be in a library, for example, I'm not. Go home or find a space to study that's proper for you. Find out what works for you and stick to it. Don't just do something because other people see it as convenient for them. Find what works for you, and that's all.
Yeah, don't go with the crowd. If there's class today and the others feel like, you know what?
Go to hands.
Guys, this is your degree.
Come on, we are attending also the lectures with the
class we are going.
Nobody can stop me.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
And then one last thing, asking for help doesn't make you stupid.
Period.
Yeah. Seek help, guys. Whether it's time management, your lecturers, your peers in your class, guys, ask questions.
And one thing about university is that if you don't put pressure on the lecturers, you won't find whatever it is you're looking for.
You guys must enlist if you have a problem with the lecture, or else you're a failure.
You've got to have a love for medicine and the human body, and you have to be committed, and don't be scared to ask questions. Like we as second years wish there were second years when we were first years
to help us
because
and guide us.
Totally different.
The second years were kind of nasty with our first year group. So
we didn't know
as second years now, we want to reach out.
Children,
yes, take them under the wing and just tell them, okay, don't stress about this too much. Stress about that a lot, and just be there every day. Don't.
And enjoy it.
Yeah, but also don't burn yourself out. Take time to do what recharges you.
And because you
make
failed
good
the
friends.
test, just because you failed the test, it's not the end of the world. You will learn that in anatomy.
And for me, my biggest tip would be skip the classes you can.
No, don't do that.
Okay, the one that don't need. But also from the one which says math was the worst, maybe don't skip math.
No, I think just enjoy it and don't feel bad when you get a lot of free time to rest, because it does end eventually. So enjoy it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I would just say, just keep up with the workload. Rest when you must rest. Don't be a perfectionist, but also just don't be behind. I think.
It's a lot of work.
And ask for help. That's also
Otherwise,
the main
it's fine.
thing.
You meet incredible people.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing.
make new
And
be afraid of boundaries, like language boundaries, culture boundaries, religion boundaries. Make new friends, make new people, have respect for your peers, but just go out there. It's university, you know, this is the only time in your life where you're really free to become your own person.
Yeah, that's fun.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Those are all the questions. Any last words? Anything you want to mention?
All the best. Good luck, all the best. And we hope you had all the guidance you need.
Alright, thank you.
Don't depend on a man because I'm a daughter.